raising kids to be kind and confident who know their self-worth.
Here to share where parents can start is Vivian from Tiny Power Co. Vivian, how are you?
Good, thank you so much for having us.
I'm so glad you're here. This is important. Let's start off. What is Tiny Power Co.?
So Tiny Power, the inspiration behind it was actually our kids. So my business partner, Taylor Wilding, and myself were both moms. And as soon as we had kids, we realized how important self-worth and self-value is for our children, right? And so we wanted to create a space where we could empower our children to know where to find their self-worth. Because of all the things that are going on in our society nowadays, with all the pressures, not only from friends, but as well with social media and bullying and cyberbullying, we really wanted to create a space where they could see that their value is within themselves. And so we created Tiny Power. We wanted to empower the children, but then we soon realized that we needed to empower the parent to be able to empower the children.
Oh, yeah.
And so with this, I am a journalist. I have a background in journalism for the last 15 years, and I love all the research that has to do with brain development of children and how their behavior is connected to their brain behavior, and just positive parenting, conscious parenting. So we wanted to bring in experts to have a conversation, to create a space where parents can learn more about positive parenting, conscious parenting, and to have the tools to show them where their self-worth is, right? Which is not anywhere outside, it is within them. They're beautiful inside, they have unique qualities. Every child is different and unique, and they can use these qualities for the greater good. So that's what Tiny Power is all about.
I love the mission and the message. This is right up our alley.
We talk about this all the time.
Brianne has sent me podcasts before too that are just right along these lines. We're always talking parenting. How have you noticed when you implement this, kind of thought and practice with your own kids?
Every time that we finish a podcast, I feel so empowered to be the best mom ever. And the hard parts of parenting happen. There's tantrums, there's different things that happen that you don't know, but when we implement this positive parenting, when we know that their self-worth is within them and that it doesn't matter what they do or how they do it, we love them, that's when we instill the self-worth in our children. And self-worth is not only that they're born with, right? We teach them, we as parents teach them who they are and where their value is. And so when I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, and so I'm still learning, but I do want to instill in them this sense of knowing that their value is in who they are, in what they believe in, and in all of the great things that they can do.
What are you hearing from some of your listeners?
So we've actually been so excited and so grateful for all of the great support that we've had. People are loving the podcast. So we just have conversations with experts that there are out there in social media. They're psychologists, they're child therapists, they're family therapists. They know their stuff, and so they think that is very informational and very, very important for them to know this way of parenting, which is a conscious parenting, which is just really trying to be there for them, present with them. So we love all the support that we've gotten from our listeners, and we're just so grateful we just started in January.
Wow, so it's new.
Yes, it is new, and we've just been so lucky to have a community that loves it.
Doesn't it sound like such a great resource
Absolutely.
to get these conversations with the experts that you find? And Tiny Power is the cutest name. Will you
Thank
talk
you.
about the merchandise?
Yes, of
it's
course.
so cute.
So the merchandise actually was part of our mission from the very beginning. We wanted to create a product that reflected what our mission is and what our message is, which is that they should know their self-worth. So this little one is a baby romper.
It's so cute.
And it says, "Kindness is my superpower." We wanted it to be a reminder of the power that lies within a child and what they can do with it if they use it for the greater good of society.
I wanted to ask you, is there a space to write in if you have questions or if you're struggling? I mean, do you have listeners who are maybe struggling with something and they want help from some of your experts?
Yes, and we would love that because, as you know, parenting topics, there's so many, but we want to make sure that we're talking about the things that you're interested in. And so you can find us on at Tiny Power Co. in all TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And then our podcast as well on Apple Podcast and Spotify. And there's the feedback, there's the, you can DM us on our Instagram.
Awesome.
And you can email us at tinypowercompany@gmail.com with any feedback, any questions that you would like for us to talk about.
I can't wait to
We're
listen.
tuning in, aren't we?
But you're also building a community of
Yeah.
other parents who can then meet each other and have those conversations, which
Yes.
is fantastic.
Yes, and that's exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to create a space where they could have conversations, where they could just talk about what parenting is all about and how we can make our children kind and confident children.
Talk to us about the 15% off with the code today.
We're super excited, and thank you so much for having us here. You can get 15% off with the code GTU Tiny Power, and this is for all of our merch. Like we said, we have 2 shirts that are
This one's
toddler
so
size.
cute.
Yes, that is our sweatshirt. We love that one, and it's perfect for chilly spring nights and summer nights.
It
And
is.
even the colors are good for fall, so you can use it.
Love it. We
all
love the
throughout.
merchandise. We love the
Thank
message.
you.
We will be tuning in. Thank you so much.
Thank
for
you so
being
much. We
here.
appreciate it.
All right,